Hi, everybody. I'm Susie. How are you guys doing? Thank you for signing on today. I want to be here and answer any and all questions you have about the Course by Number launch. So, if you guys don't know, most of you do, you guys all know, I'm launching Course by Number, which is the method that I use to grow my business from just blog to actual full-time business. And it's exactly what I've taught my students how to do. And they've hit numbers as high as $20,000 in 1 month. All right. So it's amazing. If you want to dive more into their testimonials on coursebynumber.com, it goes through how Jody makes $5,000 per month with her art blog. Liesel makes a full-time income with a pregnancy course. Varpu teaches people how to speak Finnish online, and she has a course that launched, and in the first week she made $5,000. So creating your own course is your own asset. It's your own product. You can determine the sales, the discounts, the price, the content, the marketing. It's all you. It's your piece of asset that you create for your business, and you can sell it indefinitely. So today I'm going to help you discover your profitable course idea, even if you don't have an audience, because I want to get you guys ready if you're ready to invest in Course by Number, where it's launching this week. And what's today? Today's Wednesday. Tomorrow my daughter starts kindergarten. Yay. Friday, the launch is over, and then the price doubles. So it goes up by $200 on Friday. So if you still want to get it for the discount and include it in the whole promotion, if you get Course by Number and enroll in it, you get 4 private group coaching calls for free. So the rest of the year, once a month until December, you get a private group coaching call with me and the students in Course by Number, and I can help you launch and create your profitable course. All right, so coursebynumber.com. So happy you guys are here. So I am going to go through the quick tutorial, and then I'm going to answer all of your questions that you leave in the chat. So if there's anything that you want me to answer about Course by Number, about course creation, just leave it in the chat and I will get to it. But for everybody here, I want to go through the little deck. And as a bonus, because you guys are showing up live, at the end of the live, I'm going to give you a special link where you can get a list of 50 profitable course ideas for free. So if you stay until the end of the live, you're going to get that super special list that not everybody else is going to get because you guys are here. Okay, cool. Big gulp of water. Okay, how to find your super profitable course idea, 5 simple ways, even if you don't have an audience. All right, so my first fantastic, or my most favorite way, and actually how I got my entire blog idea, just to give you guys some insight, was I was in a private Facebook, not private, it was a Facebook group. I think it's public. But I was in this group, I was really active, and this was like years ago. And I started seeing a trend of what moms wanted. So I was a blogger at the time, and I started seeing this trend of, hey, they don't have enough like tutorials, they're struggling, how do they do it? So I'm like, hey, I'm going to create a blog and help them. So it was all from browsing and being in a large Facebook group was where I did my market research way in the beginning. And they're still super valuable. They're filled with gold mines of ideas because people go into Facebook groups and they connect and they talk to other people. And sometimes they vent a little too much, but you can really see what people are struggling with when you go into Facebook groups. So depending on what your target audience is or who you want to talk to through your blog and through your audience, go into Facebook groups where your audience hangs out and kind of see what they're talking about. So even if you don't have a huge email list, you don't have a huge social media following, you can go into large Facebook groups and see what people are talking about. Right? It's like go into the party where all your future customers are and seeing what they struggle with. So there's Facebook groups in any niche. You can just go to the top of Facebook and type in natural parenting, fit moms, or macaroons, and then go over and browse into the groups tab and then see all the groups that pop up and join all the ones where your audience hangs out. And then take a couple weeks or a week or two and find out what they're talking about. So I had one of hopefully a future student in Course by Number reach out to me. He actually wants to create a course on macaroons. So if he's watching this, there's a Facebook group for all things macaroons. It has 24,000 people in it. 24,000 people that are just interested in making macaroons. All right, that itself shows you that there is an audience for your idea. So that's some cool validation. All right, so Natural Parenting 101. I have one of my students, she just launched natural parenting guides and sleep guides. She's phenomenal. I love her. And she made over $10,000 selling her product. Isn't that awesome? In her first week of launching the product. So Natural Parenting, you can see there's an audience for that, 21,000 members in this one group. And there's multiple groups. I was just like going through and browsing a couple, but there's multiple groups on Natural Parenting. But only this one has 21,000 people. Fit Mom's Pregnancy. All right, so just so everybody knows, we all try to get fit after pregnancy. Right there, me too. So big audience, 5,000 members in this one. So if you want to cater and help moms get fit after pregnancy, get strong again, all that, there's an audience for that. And then this one, probably my favorite in the 4 examples here, is Doomsday Preppers. 16,000 people in this one Facebook group for Doomsday Preppers, right? And I think, okay, if anybody is creating a course for Doomsday Preppers or blogging about it, I think it's a fantastic niche. Because the first thing you do if you're a Doomsday Prepper is you start preparing and you start buying stuff, right? And preparing and buying all kinds of stuff. So tons of affiliate links, tons of course and product ideas there. 16,000 people that are interested in that specific topic. All right, so don't be afraid. If you don't have an audience, you can go to Facebook groups. Secondly, one of my other favorite ones. Where are people currently spending their money for in-person classes, right? If you think of online courses, it's like an in-person class, but it is so much more convenient. You can do it at your own time. You can do it at home in your PJs, early in the morning, late at night. So if people are paying for in-person classes, they will definitely love online courses because it's so much more convenient. There is some benefits of being an in-person class. You be there, you're there with the instructor, you meet other people in the group, but you can apply some of that to an online course. You can have a private Facebook group, you can have monthly coaching calls, they can have some kind of access to you. All right, so examples of where people pay for in-person classes: painting classes, fitness classes. Like I paid for workout DVDs, right? So it's technically an online course. It's a course where people teach me how to work out. That's something that I want to do in my own time from my house. Singing lessons, guitar lessons, cooking classes. If you're a busy mom and you don't have time to drive to the other side of the town and go take your cooking classes, maybe you can do something through an online course. Painting classes. My mom actually bought a CD or a DVD with painting lessons on it. And I remember me and my mom and my sister sitting down and painting for the whole afternoon, following this DVD, step by step, the instructions to paint this pretty picture of a boat on a lake. And that could have easily been an online course, right? And if that instructor had another painting, maybe I would have bought that painting and my mom would have bought a different one, right? So these classes that people take in person are very easy to turn into, if you have the expertise, to turn into an online course. All right. And one of my mom's friends actually has a painting studio, so she could offer painting classes. And then if the students are done with their painting, they can take a picture of it and send it in to the instructor to review. So think about ways where you can actually critique your students' work and help them accomplish their goals. Number 3, books. If people are buying books on this specific topic, then they're going to buy course knowledge as well. So it's a different way of consuming knowledge and teaching yourself more about this particular skill. So Amazon, obviously huge for selling books. And if you don't have an audience, go to Amazon, look for books that are in your niche on topics that you want to teach about and that you kind of have expertise on and a journey or life lessons on. And then go look at those books and read the 5 and the 1-star reviews. Those are the people that leave the 5-star reviews. Those are the things that you need to put in your course, right? Those are the things people love. Hey, I love what this book teaches. These lessons are amazing. This is really what I like about it. And then if you read the 1-star reviews, you're going to see what people really don't like about the book. So those are things that you can improve and make your course better than the books that are out there, right? So how can you set yourself apart and be better than what's already out there? Look at the 1-star reviews and improve on that. So Sorry, I'm just going to silence this because you guys are way more important than that notification. All right, so books and the reviews on books are really helpful. And another little side note, if you go into Amazon and you don't see any books on your topic and you can't find anything that's kind of aligned with what you want to teach, then maybe that's a sign that people don't want to learn about it. And that might be a good, honest assessment of, is your idea profitable or not? If there's no books on it, if there's no Facebook groups on this particular topic, then maybe it's not the best profitable course idea. But if there is a lot of books and are Facebook groups with a lot of members, then yes, definitely go with it. It's going to be a profitable idea. All right. Number 4, you can use the advanced search in Google. So if you go to the Google advanced search, which I'm just going to open link, and you can type in, where did I type it? I typed it into any of these words. Okay. You can type in different things into Google and have Google tell you what kind of is related. So if you want to help moms with stress and moms that are busy so they don't have time, so I'm like, okay, Google, tell me kind of what aligns with mom stress and time. And you hit enter. And you get validation that, yes, why American moms are the most stressed out moms in the world. Or I think that's how the sentence ends. Working moms aim for less stress. So you kind of see, okay, so American moms are stressed. Working moms are definitely stressed. New moms are stressed. Right? So you're thinking, okay, how can I help moms who are stressed? Definitely there's an audience for this. Cope with that stress and be calm mothers and patient mothers. Right? So you can use the Google advanced search to kind of refine or at least test and see if there's an audience for what you want to create. All right. Lastly, and this is what most people don't do, and the people that do this really get a leg up because they get that one-on-one interaction. It's fantastic going to Facebook groups, Amazon reviews, Google searches, but sometimes you just need to talk to somebody. So if you have a small email list or a small audience, or even on your own Facebook page, if you feel like that's going to be where your audience is hanging out, you can ask people like, hey, can I give you a call? Can we go on a Skype call for like a coffee chat for 20 minutes? I just kind of want to pick your brain and see, like, I have this idea. Can I run it by you? What's your input, right? So you can ask for this in Facebook groups. Definitely check with the admin if you're allowed to ask like the members, if you can like set up coffee dates with them. But sometimes just talking to your audience is the most valuable thing. When I first started my blog years ago, I remember like waiting until my kids took a nap, and I would reach out to my readers and be like, hey, can I have a quick coffee date with you? And I remember having a coffee date or a Skype date with one of the moms, and she was just as busy as I was. And in the background, she was trying to cook dinner, and she had a baby on her hip, and she had kids all around her. And I'm like, wow, okay, so this is my target audience, this is who I'm talking to. It was wonderful to kind of connect with my audience on more of that personal level and to pick their brain of like, would this that I'm about to spend a month or two creating, would this be helpful for you? And hearing what they think. So asking your audience, if you have a small audience, you can send them a survey. You can do a group call, or you can just call one-on-one some of your readers and ask them. Okay, so some of the successful course ideas from students that I've had in Course by Number is Liesl. She had a birthing course. It's a saturated market, but she has a loyal audience. And that was why her course launch was so fantastic. And her course wasn't really expensive, right? You see some courses are $200-$300. Her course was under $40. And she made buco bucks when she launched it. Jody sells art courses and classes, and she really has a great niche, and she has a lot of credibility in it because she used to be an art teacher, so she's fantastic teaching that now. Gia teaches an analytics course on YouTube. Varpu teaches a Finnish course for people who want to learn how to speak Finnish, not Finland, Finnish. Hannah has a computer coding course, and Tracy, like I showed earlier or talked about earlier, has a natural parenting guides that she sells. All right, so these are ways that you can get your own profitable course ideas. The people that I have listed here have gone through Course by Number. They've done launches and are making thousands of dollars with their audiences and their courses. So it's a fantastic way to have your own product that you can manage and not be so heavily reliant on sponsorships, ads, affiliates, or services. This is something that you can create and build an audience around. All right, so I hope that really helped you find 5 different ways to find your profitable course idea, even if you don't have an email list. And now I'll go into any questions that you guys have. All right, after I take some water. Sorry, I've been yapping. You guys are awesome. I love doing these lives. Okay, Patricia says, do you show how to make videos? Yes. Step by step in Course by Number, I show you the tools that I use to make videos, and the tools that I recommend are inexpensive, so they're not going to break the bank, and they're easy to use. And my husband actually does the lessons on video editing, and I took them. I went through Course by Number, and I learned something. So he's a phenomenal teacher. He does all my video editing for me. Just now that we both work from home, now he's helping me a little bit more. Woohoo! But before, when I did most of my courses, it was all me. So super simple tools that you can use and learn to edit your videos. What platform do I use to build my courses in, Patricia? I use and recommend Teachable because my audience, I talk to moms, we're busy, we have lots of things going on. I don't recommend doing it on your blog. There are definitely benefits to doing different platforms or using a platform to do it on your blog. I heavily recommend Teachable because it's easy to use, it's easy to set up, it takes care of the payment, the locking content for you. You can have an affiliate program, coupons, and you can do a simple funnel with Teachable, which is actually really powerful. So Teachable all the way. It's just for what you need. It's going to save you so much time than trying to DIY everything yourself. Okay, cool. Hi, Veggies and More from the Netherlands. Patricia says, how much is Teachable? They have a free plan, Patricia. But it does take a percentage of your sales. Once you move up to their basic or professional plan, it takes none of your sales on the professional plan. And any platform is going to take a small credit card fee. I believe the basic plan is $40 per month, and then the professional plan is $100 per month. If you pay for the entire year up front, you get a discount. Patricia, yes, you can do videos inside of Teachable. Teachable hosts all my videos, so I don't have to have a separate hosting platform to host my videos. Teachable takes care of all of that. Patricia says, what if we don't want to do YouTube? You don't have to do YouTube. If you have your audience in a different way on your blog, on your email list, on Instagram, on Facebook, on Pinterest, wherever your audience is, if you can get them and sell them on your course, which I teach in Course by Number, you don't have to do YouTubing to be able to do this. Hi from France. Bonjour. Ça va? Thank you. It was nice to meet you too. Hello from Holland. Okay, bookkeepers and associates. How long does the typical course take? Okay, so that could be either one or two questions. How long does it take to create? That depends on you. It can take between a month or 2 months to create. It depends on how long it takes you to create all the written content, the helpful guides, and the videos. Right, so your course doesn't have to be chock full of videos. In Course by Number, I recommend how many videos you should have and where the essential videos are for your course. So that if you don't want to do every lecture to have videos, I'll let you know where that's supposed to be. So for me, I'll give you some personal experience. It takes me about 2 months to create a course from start to finish, but I already have kind of the outline done. So that's from creating it. For my students, typically takes between a month or 2 months to create a course and launch it. For other people, for your students to take it, golly, don't make your course any longer than it takes to go through the transformation. So you don't want to just fill it with fluff. You want to put enough stuff in your course to get your student to their end result. Sandra, yeah, it's kind of your question. Do you have any recommendations regarding the length of the course in each lesson? Is there a sweet spot? So, Sandra, I definitely recommend getting people through that transformation and then not just adding additional lectures if they're not going to help. You can add those additional lectures as bonus lectures on the bottom of the course and then help people, like if they want some extra stuff, they can go to the bonus lecture. But for the transformation, keep it nice and simple, get them that end result so they can give you good reviews at the end. Habitat for Mom, would a course on personal growth be a good idea? Yes and no. Personal growth is a good topic, but it needs to be a little bit more specific. Who are you helping with personal growth, and what exactly is that personal growth? So it's kind of broad. When I read that originally, I'm like, I don't know who you're talking to, and how is this going to help me? So whenever you sell or think about your course idea, think like, what's in it for your student? How are they going to feel like, oh yeah, this is valuable enough that I'm going to spend $97 on it? So Habitat for Mom, which is your name, I like it. It just needs to be a little bit more specific and get results for your audience. Veggies and More says, hi Susie, I'm currently barely keeping on schedule with content creation for my blog and only have around 60 email subscribers. Should I focus on building a course or growing my email list first? All right. Very, very good question. So here's your options. You have two options. You have one option of getting course by number for $200 off before Friday and getting the 4 free coaching calls that's included in that for free. And if you can't make the coaching calls, you get the replay. So, and you get all that knowledge for $200 off. And if you're not ready to take it, you can keep it on the back burner because you have lifetime access, and any updates that I make to course by number, you get as well. So I would advise you get into it if you can. Or you can buy course by number later when it's $400 when you're ready. So focusing on building your course or growing your email list first, do what you can in course by number. I'll show you. I'll share with you. I teach you how to actually sell your course while you're growing your email list. So you're doing both at the same time. It's going to probably take you a month or 2 months with a little bit more hustling to create that course. But once you have that asset, then you can grow your email list and sell your course at the same time. And I teach that in course by number. And then lastly, I just added a lesson in course by number because I got this question a lot with, I'm busy, I have a full-time job, I can't add the additional work of creating a course on top of my already busy plate. So I added a video into course by number of how to even go through course by number in a shortcut way. So like it's the shortcut within course by number, which is a shortcut to help you get your course out faster. So if you are super limited on time, watch that bonus lecture of creating a shortcut course, and that's going to help you kind of test and validate your idea without going through the entire intensive structure of creating a signature course. Charisse, I hope that answered your question. So it's not presumptuous. You can get course by number, it's fantastic. Like just the testimonials kind of speak for themselves. I'm so proud of my students for implementing it. If you have the ability to get course by number for the $200 off until Friday, I would get it and keep it. And then when you're ready to create your course, you have all that content and it's right there. So you have kind of a goal, like I'm going to grow my blog, I'm going to grow my email list. And as soon as I'm ready, 3-4 months from now, I'm going to go through course by number and create my course. And then go through the lesson where I teach you how to grow your email list and sell your course at the same time. Okay, kind of off-topic question. Yes, you will have to wait a couple of days for Google AdSense to go through your blog and see if you're validated. Hi, Brusha. Hi from New York. Patricia says, I have tons of ideas as I do a lot of research, but not sure how to put it together. So Patricia, in course by number, I go through the outline of what do you need to put in your course and what can you keep out. So you don't want to overwhelm your student. It's always nice for somebody to get on your sales page and they're like, oh, I get 20 hours of video. That's fantastic, but sometimes that can be off-putting too, right? We're all busy. Who has time to watch 20 hours of video? So an example, the other day I saw this Facebook ad where a big influencer was selling all of his courses for like probably the value of $20,000. That's what he said, for $100. And I'm like, wow, I can get all this knowledge. I can get so much for $100. And that kind of deterred me from buying it everything because I'm like, I'm never going to have the time to go through 20 different courses. So don't be afraid to keep your course short and to the point and get your reader that win. I have some courses that are longer. I have some that are shorter. And people love my shorter courses because they actually go through them and they get a win and they get a result and like, wow, that was nice. It didn't take me forever to get to the end point. I hope that helps. Danielle says, how many people are in the group coaching calls? Golly, like average around 50 people sign on and I try to answer everybody's question. So if I don't get to the question, like most of the time I get to everybody's question who's on the group coaching call. So if you sign on the calls, especially for the next 4 ones, because they're kind of special, that everybody who's coming into Course by Number, I'm kind of focusing on course creation and launching and doing your beta testing and all that. So I'm really excited to spend time and help you guys get to those results that my other students have, right? So it's not just like, hey, come and get some high-level advice. I want to use these coaching calls to kind of go through people's sales pages, go through their course ideas, and really help people grow and get results. Cool. All right. So I hope that was super helpful. Let me go over here and show you guys one thing. So if you go to coursebynumber.com, if you do me one favor, it took me forever to put together this sales video, which is here at the top. If you watch that video, watch it. It's awesome. I love that video. It took me so long and I cried a couple of times putting it together. So if nothing else, watch that video today. It's pretty awesome. So the course goes up to $397 in 2 days. And if you go to Course by Number, you can get it. You can look at all the other testimonials from students that have gone through this. I've loved it. If you have any questions on kind of what's in Course by Number, this goes through everything. If you have any additional questions that this does not answer, which it should, you can shoot me an email and I will get back to you as soon as possible. And then you can get it here. And then lastly, because you guys are here, okay, one more question. So Adventure of Chubs, I still haven't gotten my first blog post. So is this even sense for me? It's your choice. If you, want to get Course by Number now for $200 off, you have lifetime access. You get all the updates in the future. You can take that investment, and when you're ready to go through it, you have it. Or Adventures of Chubs, if you don't want to get Course by Number now, you can get it later for $200 more. All right, so it's up to you. I'm biased. I would get it. It's a fantastic course. I totally believe in it because I've seen the results of my students. All right, so because you guys are here and I'm super thankful for you guys signing on, I don't want to take too much of your time because I want you guys to go to coursebynumber.com and enroll. But because you guys are here and as a thank you, go to startamomblog.com/list. And that is where you're going to get the list of, how many is 50 popular blog or course ideas for you guys. So as a thank you for you guys signing on, startamomblog.com/list. That is your thank you for being here. And then I hope to see you guys in Course by Number and then to see you guys in my future coaching calls so that I can help you launch your profitable course and get results like Jody, Varpu, Laura, Gia, and Hannah, and Liesel. Like, pretty phenomenal. If you guys have any other questions, I'm going to be here for a while and just make sure I answer everything that you guys have because the kids are with Grandma and John is playing with our kindergartner, almost soon to be kindergartner in the park. Okay, Belinda's question. Okay. Oh, okay, Belinda, cool. Sorry, I didn't see your question. What are your thoughts on creating courses straight off the bat? I don't want to offer any one-on-one services, just digital products. So, Belinda, if you've done some of the market research that I showed earlier in in this um in this video, then and you have a good idea of what your market wants, then you can go ahead and create the course. I would advise creating a mini course first and kind of testing the idea and seeing if people buy your mini course. And if they do buy the mini course at a smaller discounted price, then you can always go add to it and increase the price and make it your signature course. Just want to see, like, where do I stop this? Like a nice stopping point. There you go. It's fine. Okay. Desi says, would it be profitable to sign up for Course by Number even though I'm setting up my domain and email marketing? Only thing is I'm lacking content. Should I just focus on writing before? Desi, if you, I'm sorry if I'm like repeating myself. So Desi, you could get Course by Number. It's discounted at $200 right now. You get 4 coaching calls and you get lifetime access to all the updates, or you can hold it as an investment, and when you're ready to go through Course by Number, you can do that, or you can get it later for $400. So it's up to you if you want to make that investment now and keep it for when you're ready. Oh, Leah, don't miss me. Adventures, does this course help you decide on course topic? I don't even have any ideas what kind of course I would even be able to come up with. Yes. So if you go through the sales page, where is it? I have a section here. So this GIF shows you exactly everything that's in Course by Number. And if you go through the page here too, it'll show you what is in Course by Number. So here you go. Find your perfect course idea and how do you ensure that it's going to be successful by validating it. So it's all in Course by Number if you don't even have your course idea yet. And in the coaching calls that we're going to have, the 4 coaching calls up until December, Desi, you can send me, or you can be in the coaching call and kind of like tell me your idea, and I can let you know if it's going to be profitable or not, or give you my opinion. I mean, I can't foretell the future, but I can tell you my opinion. Thank you, Crochet. I can't say that, guys. Crochet Lounge. Thank you, Crochet Lounge, for buying my course. Oh, Patricia says, I missed what you said about signing up. So if you want to get Course by Number, just go to coursebynumber.com. It is right there. I will put the link in the chat, coursebynumber.com, and the coupon is automatically already applied at the bottom. So you're going to see it's $197 instead of the $397, which it's going to be in 2 days from now. So it's pretty much exactly how I run my business right now, which is making a good full-time income. I hate saying numbers. Sometimes I don't want to say the numbers, but it's making buco bucks. So this is exactly how I run my business. So if you want to know all the knowledge that I have, you can get all my knowledge for $200 and then get 4 coaching calls. Nilla says, do I have help in creating courses, like an assistant for editing, etc.? So my first 9 courses, I did all by myself. I would edit the videos by myself. I would write the content. I would do the sales pages, all DIY, everything. Only since this last year, when John's home and he's helping me from home, and we're both now stay-at-home parents, is he helping me with some video editing. But in the beginning, it's all me, all bootstrapping. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Or Teresa. Gosh, guys, I'm really bad at names today. So if I can be successful with selling courses, and I am stumbling over my words right now, then you guys can too. Yay, thank you, Patricia. Hey, Married to Motherhood. Okay, so you guys, a really big YouTuber is on our chat right now. Married to Motherhood, Gia, she's on here. I'm super happy. Like, girl, you're on my little YouTube channel. Thank you. Cool. Thank you, Nilla. Bought CBN on Monday, working on section 3 today. Awesome, Leah. I can't wait to see you in the coaching calls and like help you guys launch these profitable courses. Like, it's your own product. It's something that you decide, okay, well, today I'm gonna run a Black Friday sale, and or I'm gonna add more content to my course. My students are struggling with this. I'm gonna add another lecture to it, and then you send it out to your list again, and you're like, hey, I've made an update, and they're like, ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna get it now. So it's your product. You own it. It gives me goosebumps. Shelby says, if I buy the course now, but I'm not ready to take it, will I still get to join the coaching calls later on? So Shelby, the coaching calls are from September until December. So first week in September, first week in October, first in November, first in December. Those are the 4 coaching calls. If you can join them, that'd be fantastic. Maybe you're not ready yet and you can listen in. But you do get the replays to them. But the coaching calls are the first week in those 4 months, and that's it. If you want more coaching, you can always sign up for one-on-one coaching with me. All right, so Patricia, you missed what I said about Teachable? So I use and love Teachable because it's easy to use. It saves me hours of headache trying to DIY the whole course creation myself. It manages my affiliates. It can do coupons. It can do refunds. It has all my sales there. I can easily create courses, duplicate courses, bundle courses, and it has like a simple sales funnel or simple sales funnel, which is super valuable. So I highly recommend Teachable. It's easy to use. I've tried different platforms and I just don't have the capacity to figure it all out myself. So I need an all-in-one solution and platform like Teachable to do it for me. Oh, thank you, Marriage and Motherhood. I appreciate it. Thank you, Gia. Okay, Crochet Lounge. I'm saying this right. AKA Rosie. Hi, Rosie. I want to create a planner as a bonus for my course. Love it. Should I wait until it's finished or create the mini course letting them know it's in the works that they'll get it when it's done? So you're... Wait until it's finished? Golly, you could go ahead and create the mini course. I'm all for testing and implementing really quickly and then seeing what works and kind of adding on or changing. So you could go ahead and launch your mini course and then tell them this bonus planner is coming, but let them know when it's coming. Don't just say it's coming. Be like, it's coming in 2 weeks. So they kind of have like, okay. And it gives you a deadline too. So like you get your planner done in 2 weeks. It will probably be a little bit of a bigger launch if you're like, get this mini course and as a bonus, you get this planner as well. So just depending on what you want to do, I'm all for launching and getting something out there so that you can start getting some feedback. Patricia. Oh, so Teachable costs it's $0. They have a free plan on Teachable. Can't do much on it, but you can at least start creating your course on the free plan. Then their basic plan is $39, and their professional plan that I still use is $100 a month. Once you start selling enough courses, like the basic plan doesn't make sense anymore, you go over to the professional plan. It's fantastic. I've used it for the last 3 years. I haven't had to upgrade or change my course platform at all. All right, so Teachable is between $39 or $0 to $100 per month, depending on the plan. All right, so Adventures of Chubbs, the dates of the coaching calls are the first week in the month. So we're going to have one. I don't have the set dates yet, but it's going to be the first week of September, the first week of October, first week of November, and first week of December. Most likely, I just have to kind of, my kids are going back to school, so I have to see what's the best time for me to do one of these coaching calls because they are very intense and I spend a lot of time with my students and I want to make sure that I don't have to go pick up a kid from school or how the schedule works. So it's probably going to be around noon Eastern. I'm thinking that's a good time. I don't get my daughter until 2:30. So first weeks of those months. If you miss the coaching calls, you get the replay and you can always watch that. Okay, Leah, I'm using Teachable free plan, what more do the upgrades provide? So Leah, the free plan is great to kind of get your course out there, and it could be a great way to kind of build your list. So you have a free course, you can use that as a list builder, and then eventually you can create that or turn that course into a paid course. The basic plan, the basic plan takes less percentage of your course sales. And then the professional plan doesn't take any percentage of your course sales, which if you're selling enough, like that percentage on the basic plan that they take kind of outweighs the cost of the professional plan. So you switch over to the professional plan, and the basic plan allows you to do coupons as well as the professional plan. So having coupons, being able to offer discounts to your readers is a big incentive. So that's why I always like the basic or professional plan. Patricia, can you build a list in Teachable? You get all your students' email addresses as soon as they enroll either in free courses or in your paid courses in Teachable. So technically it could build your list because you get their email addresses, but you can't send them like sequences. So you would need something like ConvertKit or MailerLite or Drip to connect with Teachable, which it integrates with, and then to do all your email marketing. But you could use Teachable itself as a list builder. You can't really use it to like manage your list. That's when you need something else. Wow, yeah, big storm. I'm glad they got back in time from the park. All right, you guys are awesome. Let me see if there's any other questions, if I missed anything here for you guys. Got nowhere to be but here. Just lovely here. I actually do have somewhere to be. I have to go pick up the little ones from Grandma. Okay, let's go there. That's a good scene to be. All right, so if there's no more questions, I don't see anything else coming in. Hope you guys are having a good day. Okay, yes, so Teachable can connect with ConvertKit. That's how I use Teachable. It's an automatic connection between the two. No need to pay for Zapier or any third-party integrations. Teachable and ConvertKit works really well together. Yeah, so whenever somebody buys something in Teachable, they get automatically added to my email list in ConvertKit. And then in ConvertKit, they're added a tag, and they're put onto an automation, and it all works very nicely together. So I have the two really robust systems to help me grow my business. Okay. All right, guys. So it is raining cats and dogs here. I am going to go get my little ones from Grandma, which she's amazing. So thank you to all the moms out there, the young and old moms who are taking care of kids and helping each other. Thank you to all the grandmas who's helping out. And if you guys have any more questions about Course by Number, if you're on the fence, if you're thinking, is this right for me? Is it not? Shoot me an email. I'm happy to help and answer your questions. I'm going to have one more live on Friday afternoon. So if you have any questions, you can either email me or hold it until Friday afternoon at 3 p.m. I'm going to have another live right here to answer any last minute questions. Course by Number does go up in price in 2 days to $400, and then you won't get access to those coaching calls. So if you still want to get Course by Number for $200 off and get the 4 coaching calls, where I'm going to help my students really launch their professional and profitable courses, get it now. I am super excited to see you guys in it. I can't wait to see your success and help you guys achieve it. All right, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you on Friday.